Your husband would never, ever do this, Virginia. But let's say you're in a situation where he goes to get a massage at a place that has been known to deliver a very happy last moment or a happy ending.
I know what you're talking about.
He's got a big smile on his face. Things are going great.
He better never, because he knows I got a little Lorena Bobbitt in me.
Oh, boy. Yeah, look out. Well, you actually got him a massage, and ironically, it was in the same plaza where there was a famous raid for the old rub and tugs that it used to happen with Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, and that's kind of his infamous story.
Yes, it was funny because I got him the Orchids of Asia T-shirt, and he wore it into the place, and we were chuckling at our little private joke.
Now, let's just say that it wouldn't be that funny, and that actually did happen, and it wasn't Robert Kraft, it was your husband that was brought in by the authorities, and it got very public, almost like it did with Robert Kraft, because that's exactly what we got going on here. Somebody sent an email, and they're trying to ask me to keep it low on the details, but they're devastated and embarrassed, and they say that their husband said he meant nothing by it, swears it would never happen again. I have done all this stuff where I'm now staying with my parents, and daily they're telling me that this should be a deal breaker. But my best friends are saying, look, I mean, come on, he's just a dude. They just do this kind of stuff. It's not like he was cheating. He didn't have any kind of like relationship with them. He went to a place that would release that urge and did not cheat on you.
Transactional, not emotional.
That's what they're saying. So she has two different camps. She goes home every day as she's staying with her parents, as they're kind of split right now. And they're saying, leave him. Friends are saying, I don't know. Maybe he needs, a little bit of understanding on this and just move forward. But it's really kind of left my confidence shattered. And I just am so confused right now. Is this just a momentary lapse in judgment, or is this a sign of something much deeper? And what would Virginia do legitimately if this happened with Panda?
So this is a tough question because every woman is going to handle it differently. And you at this moment, with all of this new information and all of this shame, you have to be very self-aware and be able to know, okay, what kind of woman am I? Am I the kind of woman that can handle this, shake it off, and not think about it? And you're going to think about it for a while, but in 2 years, am I going to be able to be happy and compartmentalize this pain and forget about it and put it in the past and realize that he's great in so many other ways? Or 2 years down the line, am I still going to be thinking about this and imagining how it all went down and upset? And then every time he is 5 minutes late coming home from work, I'm like, oh, he's getting a rub and a tug somewhere. He's cheating on me somewhere with somebody. You have to really have a very honest self-analysis.
Well, the biggest question is, why does he need to go get this from someone else? Why can you not get this at home, and what is going on? It's not even that he was seeking anything emotional or even really, I mean, it's not that physical. It's not in the same way as if you're having an affair and it gets that physical.
I mean, that's kind of an insulting thing to say to women, that he had to go someplace else to get it. I mean, that's assuming that he wasn't getting it at home.
Well, that's the question, because she should be insulted. Be like, why can't you come to me for these kind of things? I'm your wife. I am the person supposed to do it. If you want me to give you a massage and all that kind of stuff, just ask.
But here we are.
Yeah.
You can't go back and change the past. Now, here we are. Moving forward, are you able to forgive and forget? Are you that kind of girl? I can tell you right now, I am not.
Okay.
You hurt me on this level, and you embarrass me publicly on this level, and everybody knows because you got arrested, and now it's a public record, and now I'm living with my mama. My parents know about it. Like, we can't come back from this because I am going to be too upset about how you embarrassed me. And I'm going to always be thinking about this anytime you mess up.
Yeah. And I'm going to listen to my parents more on this. I'm with everybody else. 81% said it's a breakup. Kind of think the same thing.
But who are you? You can't let anybody tell you who you are. If he makes a lot of money and you value that, if he's a good husband and he's sweet and supportive and you value that, and you're able to compartmentalize and you have kids together, like, I can't tell you what to do, but you need to go to therapy without him and figure out what you need to be able to have a happy rest of your life.
Right. Well, and a lot of people are saying that it is cheating. And another email that we have here is asking a question: can cheaters ever change? It says, my husband had an affair 2 years ago with someone he met while traveling for work. I found out quickly. It ended. We did therapy, and I believed we had moved on. Then a week ago, I learned he's been seeing a local woman for about a month.
See?
I'm completely heartbroken and blindsided. This is one of those, sometimes I read these because it just needs to be said. I don't even think there's a debate. It's
this could be her future.
You got to hear this.
Right.
The fact that she has to send this email to me, sometimes these emails we get are freaking baffling because you're answering your own questions in your email. But here we are. Virginia and I are going to tell you something.
You're too close to it. Let us help you.
We're starting therapy again because there are deeper issues this time. We have a 5-year-old son, busy careers, a new house, and he's my best friend. I can't imagine life without him, but I'm terrified this is going to be a cycle of heartbreak. Our therapist says affairs happen when discontent meets opportunity. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, that is very true. Discontent and opportunity. But did he seek out the opportunity?
Exactly. It's the positions you put yourself in. That's my only thing with that malarkey is
these interns don't fall from the sky and land in your lap.
And discontent, you need to talk these things through before. Now, I wonder if he can truly change and if therapy can fix what's broken. This feels different than the last time. Less stupidity, more unhappiness, and a reckless need for attention. He says he was more afraid to tell me he was unhappy than to have an affair, and that seeing my reaction made him realize how wrong he was. He insists he wants our marriage and our family and says I mean everything to him. There's so much flowery stuff in this email. I couldn't even hardly read it because it just feels like a bunch of malarkey. I'm sorry, this guy, and it's repeated behavior. And, it's great he's your best friend, and maybe you could be great co-parents, but he's not a great husband.
He sounds a little narcissistic to me.
Absolutely.
He needs attention. He craves it from these other women. Like, dude.
But, it sounds like he's great at making up excuses, and he's got a really apologetic face, and I've seen that. There are some people that you believe them, and then after a while, you're like, why do I keep believing what they're saying? And their actions are saying something radically different. He keeps showing you this is his actions.
And here's what's missing in your marriage. Let me tell you what is missing in your marriage. Mm-hmm. He's not afraid of you at all.
Yeah.
You have to be a little afraid of your crazy wife. And you have to think that she at least has about 20% Lorena Bobbitt in her.
Well, it's like a parent that throws out these threats, but then they never follow through with them.
Exactly.
And the kids realize that they're just open, empty threats. And it's the same thing in your marriage. You have to firmly believe and have a fear that if you step outside of your marriage in any way, it will end. And that's it. You only get one chance. And if you don't have that understanding and that fear, and this would be 2 times, and there's no consequences on that, I'm sorry. You gotta.
He's not afraid of you at all. He knows that your words mean nothing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. People are calling me out for using the oldest man term ever, malarkey. You're right. I apologize. That was malarkey.
What's next? Shenanigans?
That's how angry this got me. I had to throw out malarkey.
All you whippersnappers with your new terminology.
Grandpa says leave him. All right. Well, there you go. That is my thought on that. If anybody's got anything else and you completely disagree with me, it wouldn't be a first time. 877-979-WRMF. And sometimes if you just need to hear the final words that, yes, this is unacceptable and you need to stand up for yourself. And just because you co-parent great, that's awesome. But he's not a good husband. Leave him.
You set the boundaries for what you will accept.